Hello and welcome to episode 26 of Mail Call Madness. Dom and I are still recovering from episode 25. We've got a little bit of an anniversary hangover, but we're going to go through this. Dom's tired today too, so we're going to get started. We got some. We're going to do a quick ranking. Dom's going to rank some stuff. We got some what you're watching. A couple of things to look out for. Might be a little light on that today, but and then just some show and tell. Going to open up some packages and show some stuff off. So. Before we do that, here's our new intro. And we're back.
We're back.
It's not the same anymore. It's not the same. All right, so let me put Dom in his position, the pole position, because as always, Dom's going to open something and kick this show off with a bang. Let's do it.
All right, you know what's funny? I just actually got something yesterday that came in the mail. Amazon. You know, it's always fun getting some Amazon stuff.
Yeah, you never know.
You know, I kind of know what it is, but I'm not sure yet. You know, we got some. Okay. I know what it is now. Pretty cool. They actually revealed it. Was it the other day? People had it already. You know, they have
not a pre-order. It's something that's already out.
Well, yeah. So you know the subscription. They got subscription boxes for like Funko.
Oh yeah.
So I got the Spider-Man No Way Home. So we're gonna.
So you know what's in it already, or is it like the Mando thing where it could be some different stuff?
No. It's basically just 2 pops that are there. We're gonna open it up.
You know exactly what you're getting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So first things first. You get this really cool Spider-Man shirt with all the 3 Spider-Men.
Oh, cool. We're all suckers for T-shirts.
Yep. So you got this little decal, Spider-Man pin, and then you get the pops. So, you know what? I'm going to flash the pops up the box and be taking them out. I'm just going to put it back. So these are the pops. You have Spider-Man with his mask, and you have Electro.
And close the door. And that's what's in every one. Spider-Man without his mask and Electro is in every box.
Yeah, so you friend with Spider-Man and then Electro.
Okay.
Glow in the dark.
That's cool.
Which is actually pretty cool. I actually like the shirt. Gives me a new shirt to wear.
Yeah.
So collect this core box. They have it up on Amazon right now, and you can order.
You don't order that? Do you order that each and every time, or are you on a subscription thing where they just automatically?
So what happens is that when you order one, you're automatically subscribed as soon as you get one. You can cancel it
whenever you don't want it. You just have to cancel.
You can cancel like next week, like next month. If they send one next month and I don't like the box, I'll cancel it. Go to the next one. You don't have to be obligated.
Oh, you can send it back if you don't like it.
No, you don't have to send it back. You can unsubscribe. Like just all you have to do is cancel it for that particular box. That's it.
All right. Okay. Well, since Dom has kicked us off, we're going to talk about some things that I'm watching anyway. We don't know if Dom's watching. Dom's wife might be watching this. She's the TV watcher of the family. But so there's actually 2 things. We're going to do 2 shows today.
Can I say something? Can I say something before you say anything? Is it MILF Manor?
It is not MILF Manor.
Oh, damn. Okay.
And that's a whole nother segment that if I had known, I would have prepared something. I would have prepared for it.
I know. But that's awesome.
That you and the missus are watching MILF Manor, or else we could certainly have talked about that. And feel free to talk about it right now if you want to.
Oh my God, it is so absurd, but it's funny. But anyway.
Yeah, it is a hookup show with a little bit of a twist.
Yes,
it's been out, I think, for a little bit, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, they have the 3rd episode out now, but TLC.
Some folks probably know what it's already about and what the twist is by now. So, all right. So the first thing, I think this recently started airing on Paramount Plus. I think it is Wolfpack.
Oh, that's a new one. Yes, the new one with
it's the new one, kind of like Teen Wolf, I guess, in a way. But this is called Wolfpack. Spoiler alert: it's about werewolves. So it's dropping one episode a week on Paramount Plus. It's got Sarah Michelle Gellar in it, as you can see from the picture on the top. And so I started watching it. It's only, well, like I said, I watched episode 1 because that's all that's out right now.
How was it?
And how was it? Well, let's just go ahead. Undecided. I mean, I need a bigger sample. There's only one episode.
But how was the one episode? Was it an hour?
It was okay, but it reminds me a lot of, or where I think it's going to be kind of like, is in that same genre. No surprise, the same genre as like Vampire Diaries or originals that were on the CW or whatever.
Also like Nancy Drew.
I don't know. We'll see. I tell you, I wasn't crazy about. I mean, it's pretty good. It's pretty graphic too. There's some gore. There's definitely some gore in there. But I wasn't a big fan. I never watched Vampire Diaries. I never watched the originals. But you know who did? My wife watched every one of them. In fact, I think she's watched some of them twice.
My wife watched them too.
My wife likes this. That's why I say I'm going to keep watching this, because my wife really liked episode 1. So we're going to keep watching it, apparently. So maybe I'll update everyone down the road a bit as to how it goes. If it were just up to me, I might give this another episode or 2, and then I'm likely, if it does proceed as a Vampire Diaries or originals type, everybody's sleeping with everybody and everybody's got drama type thing, I would probably stop. But since my wife apparently likes it, we'll probably keep watching it. So, all right. So there is another show we're going to review in a little bit, but we'll hang that for now. I am going to open something real quick. So I'm trying to decide how I want to do this. All right. So as not everybody knows, but if you've watched the a couple of episodes, at least a couple of episodes of MCM, you'll know that I buy sometimes mystery packs on Whatnot. Sometimes they're legit mystery packs. Sometimes they're mystery packs just because I forgot what's in them.
There you go. That's mystery. Real mystery.
Yeah. But so I've given a couple of these away, these Tyler Kirkham signed comic books. I've given away 2 of those, I think, so far, because I buy every once in a while. I buy the Tyler Kirkham mystery packs, or I buy something that's Tyler Kirkham that I just forgot what it was, and it's a mystery to me. So I've opened up a couple of them on camera, but I've also opened up a couple off camera. And there were some that I opened up off camera where there were these golden tickets inserted into the mystery pack.
Okay.
And in the golden tickets, you could get, they were randomly inserted, like one in every, 5 packs or something. I can't remember. You could get you might get a graded 9.8 Tyler Kirkham cover. You might get a Tyler Kirkham print or something.
Yeah.
So I was fortunate enough, and because I bought.
Did you get one?
I bought several of these things, but I got 2. I got 2 golden tickets.
Nice.
Yeah, and so I sent them in. And I didn't want to talk about it on the show until I actually had them in my hand. So, and it's one thing to submit it. It's another thing to actually receive them in the mail, which I did yesterday. Nice. So this first one I'm going to reveal is, and I'll tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and switch my camera, but I will keep talking.
Okay.
The first one that I'm going to reveal is says, congratulations, you have won a remarked book by Tyler Kirkham. And then please contact us, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Nice.
So I sent this in. Now I was hoping that I would get Star Wars remark or something like that. That's, of course, that's what I wanted.
Yeah.
Star Wars remark. I did not get a Star Wars remark. I am actually a little disappointed in the remark that I did get.
Oh boy.
But I mean, hey, it's a golden ticket. Not everybody got one of these, so it is what it is. I'm thankful for it that I got this. But I did get a Tyler Kirkham remarked comic. I believe it is it's an ASM, or no, it's a ASM homage. I think it's Edge of Spider-Verse.
Okay.
I don't remember the number, and it's not on here because it is a Virgin issue, so I don't remember what it is. But anyway, without further ado, it's what I got.
Spider-Ham. Oh man.
Spider-Ham with the remark of Spider-Ham.
That's kind of cool. I like
You like it? And then Tyler signed it at the bottom down there.
That's pretty awesome. There's a lot of Spider-Ham fans out there.
I wanted Star Wars, man.
I know.
But yeah, so hell, what am I going to do with that? I may try and sell that on eBay. I don't know what Tyler could. It's a pretty good size remark too. So,
It's a nice remark cover. It's a Virgin remark cover. You could probably get some bucks for it.
Yeah, I think these are limited because I just can't remember what issue it is. I think the Virgin. It's a Tyler Kirkham exclusive. I think so. I think it's probably limited to 1,000 copies. But anyway, so that is the one thing that I got. Let me change my camera back because I don't think the camera is going to be able to handle this next thing that I got. So that was the first golden ticket. The second golden ticket, and this is the one Dom is going to like. Now, I have not seen this. Obviously, I went ahead and opened up the remark comic book because I was very curious. I couldn't wait. I wanted to know if it was Star Wars or not. This one is a little more, it explains it right on the ticket what I'm going to get. Congratulations. You have won an 18 by 24 Boba Fett art print.
Ooh.
18 by 24, bigger than your average 11 by 17 art print. So I may have to slide back a little bit because here it is right here.
Geez.
So I have not seen this. I cut the tape off the top of the thingy, but I have not seen this yet. Now I am curious if it's signed or not. I'm curious what it is. I'm curious what print it is for one thing, but I'm also curious if it's signed or not, because the golden ticket did not say it was going to be signed. It just says art print. So I kind of doubt.
Okay.
If it's wait a minute. There's something at the bottom. If there's a certificate of authenticity at the bottom of this thing. Maybe it is signed. All right, there is a certificate. So it should be signed. My dog's giving her approval. She likes that too.
Oh yeah.
All right. So this should be signed. This is something that I wasn't really. I was halfway expecting it, but I was like, Jedi, with your luck, it ain't going to be signed. Oh boy, let me see this thing. It is signed.
Oh.
It's pretty cool.
Oh boy. Ooh, Jedi. I like that.
It's signed. I know you can't really see it.
Right in the corner.
Right there
you see it. Ooh.
Yeah, I may have to get this frame. That's pretty nice. I'm actually pretty stoked actually that is Dom's like, what do you mean get it framed? That's coming my way. This may, I do, people can't see it on the camera, but this side of my little cave I have lots of Boba Fett stuff hanging on the wall. So,
just send it to 1313 Mockingbird Lane.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool. I was not expecting it to be signed.
Awesome.
So that's not.
That is awesome. That's what it I'm a
It
little.
almost makes up for them sending me a pig.
I'm a little jelly on that one.
Yeah. All right. So now we're going to actually let's do this real quick. Let's get this done because hey, guess what, everybody? Dom didn't send me anything.
Yeah, there we go.
New releases.
I'm
we've done 25. The gloves are off now.
I'm like one of the most lousiest YouTubers. I don't get information out there.
Dom,
I'm sorry.
Dom worked hard today. He's we are fortunate that Dom is awake because he's putting in the hours. All right, so let's check this out because Dom did send me this, and it's pretty neat actually. It's kind of his pick of the week, but we're not going to be able to. It's not going to be available for a long time
Until September.
Until September. Tell us about this. So hey, we've seen something similar to this in the past, right?
Yes, we
I
have.
have it behind me.
Yep. So Giants game in September. I'm not really sure who they're playing because I don't think the schedule's out yet and the other playing who they're playing yet. But this was posted today, which was posted on Tuesday. So kind of, but it is Mando holding a baseball bat. So it's their Star Wars Funko night, and I'm kind of disappointed in a way because it's pretty cool. I like the colors, the orange and black.
Yeah,
the orange with the white armor on him. I wish they would have had a chase with him holding.
Well, we don't know for sure. Do we know for sure?
We don't know.
Not a
Well,
chase?
they just dropped it, so we don't know. Maybe it might show up. They might be a chase with this, like the C-3PO one from last year. But if anybody's going to the game September 9th, this is going to be the giveaway. So
and
I know
it's like it was last time. Just because you go to the game doesn't guarantee you one of these things either. It was actually a little more limited than that.
I know a guy at my job who's from San Francisco, and he goes home once in a while. So maybe in September he can go to the game and get it for me. We'll see. But
now, I know you cut back on your pop collecting, but you're still collecting Mandalorian, right?
The Mandalorians I like. The Mandalorians I like. But you know what? I'm even trying to cut back on that too because there's some other stuff that's coming out, and I just don't have the room. If it's not Boba Fett, I'm not gonna go crazy.
I like it. You know,
I do like it. It's different.
The color scheme. I like the way they did the colors.
Yes.
I mean, obviously it's San Francisco Giant colors, but I like the way they did it.
I know. I like the orange and black. The orange and black go very well together. You know, it's the Halloween colors. You know.
Yeah.
If you think about it. Hey, you know.
All right.
We'll see.
I interrupted you.
I'm saying.
You got something else you want to open, and then we're going to put you to the test here after you open this.
You know, I'm going to open a comic book.
Okay.
So I ordered this maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. They had it go on sale. Well, basically they had on the website from Trinity Comics. They had a special edition comic, which it was a Mexican edition. Chrome, a Mexican edition. So I think it's pretty cool. So I've been like the Chrome books I've been trying to buy of like old like important books that dropped years ago that are lots of money now. So, and it's a Chrome version of a very well-known book and a very well-known first appearance of a very well-known mutant, Wolverine. So Hulk 181 Mexican Chrome edition.
Obviously, it's a reprint. It's a reprint.
But
this thing wasn't printed back in the 70s.
No. So apparently, it sold out really quick. When I got on the website, I went. Usually when I buy something, I go back and check just to make sure to see what's what. And the second time around, I looked; it was sold out already. It sold out in less than 2 minutes. And
so was this did you buy this from a
Trinity Comics?
Okay, so are they located? Are there? I don't know. Their store, even if it's an online store, they have
online
to have
store.
A facility.
The online store.
Is it in Mexico? The facility?
Well, no, it's online. No, it's here, but they get like these editions. So it's like when I went to Comic-Con last year. They had a Chrome edition of Superman #1 and a Chrome edition of Batman Detective Comics 27. So I picked those up because first appearance of Batman, first appearance of Superman, kind of. I wanted to get that because I like the Chrome stuff. So this was on sale, the Hulk 181, and it sold out. And if you go online, it's going for about $150 to $200 online right now. So it was pretty cool. Can't go wrong. Chrome, first appearance.
Yeah, it looks good. It looks really good.
It's nice. It's a beautiful book.
Yeah,
but
I like it.
Yeah, like I said, I try to cut back in comics too. Not.
So I lied a little bit. Because I said that after Dom did that, we were going to put him to the test, but I want to wait just a little bit longer. Okay. We're going to do another watching review of another show. So let me bring this back up to the stream. So the other show I started watching, and I guess it's been out a couple of weeks, right? So it's not a brand new show, because I think it's already episode 5 just dropped. But for whatever reason, it escaped me, or maybe I just wasn't bored enough to watch it yet. But I don't think I even knew it was out there. But it is on Paramount. I'm sorry, it is on Peacock.
Okay.
Network, and it's called Poker Face.
Yes.
Have you heard of this?
I've heard of it. Yes. Ryan
Are you
Johnson,
watching it? Is your wife watching it?
Our friend Ryan Johnson has put this out
Ryan
there.
Johnson. Yep.
And this is the girl from Russian Doll.
Orange is the New Black.
Orange, yeah. And she's also
Natasha something.
So she's actually a really good actress, Poker Face, and there's a lot of good actors in this. A lot of good.
So obviously you know about this show. Is your wife watching this? Did you say? Okay.
No, we're not. We didn't watch it yet. We didn't watch it yet.
Okay, so I am watching it. Well, me and the wife are watching this. I enjoy it. Maybe a little more than my wife. My wife likes it, but I think it's pretty good. And a big reason I like it is, and you alluded to it earlier, and I'll just go ahead. So initially, I was going to give it a 4, all right, because it's good, but is it great? I don't know. And then I started reading about a lot of the, so I'm going to just say A-list type actors that are doing maybe not cameos, but episodes, maybe one episode here or there. Some of them are more than one episode.
Freaking Adrian Brody.
So I gave it 5 just to let the cat out of the bag. I gave it 5 poker chips. Just some of the Natasha Lyonne, obviously, Benjamin Pratt, who's in the picture there, Adrian Brody, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, who has not showed up yet, and then we're on episode 5.
It's funny, you got Rita Perlman and Ron Perlman. They're not related, though.
Yeah, not related. Ron Perlman, I think, is going to be the big bad.
Yeah, he's a big bad.
Nick Nolte is in here somewhere. I haven't seen him yet. Ellen Barkin, etc. So a lot of big names in this show. And again, it is Ryan Johnson is I don't know if he's executive producer. He's directing some of them. He's not directing all the episodes, but he's directing some, and I think he's written a lot of it.
Series, so kind of
it's pretty good.
He's really good. He's a really good director to I want to see Glass Onion. You seen that yet? Knives Out Part 2.
I've seen Glass Onion. I haven't seen that and Knives Out yet for some reason. Yeah.
Well, the original Knives Out was really awesome. I enjoyed that movie.
It's very long. That's why I haven't watched it yet. I'll tell you what, so real quick, and you know this already, but for the viewers, basically Natasha Lyonne, I can't even think of her character's name. She's like a human lie detector. She knows when people are lying. It hasn't really explained how she knows, and other than to say, I don't even think she knows how she knows. She just knows when people are lying. And so she was a gambler for a while. She kind of got caught in a way, not cheating, but winning a lot, which got the attention of some very important people.
Yep.
So anyway, she got in trouble with these very important people. I don't want to spoil anything. She got in trouble with these very important people, which I again kind of let the cat out of the bag a little bit. With the big bad, I think is going to end up being Ron Perlman. In fact, I'm pretty sure it is Ron Perlman. So she's on the run from Benjamin Pratt's character, who is the muscle, right? He's Ron Perlman's muscle. And while she's on the run, she just stumbles across all these murders, and she solves these murders almost Nancy Drew style a little bit. Also because she can just tell when people are lying. So it's pretty good. It's interesting. It's something that I will definitely continue to watch.
Okay.
Again, I was more of a 4 because I was like, is it great? And then I started reading.
This is once a week, right? Is it once a week?
It's once a week. Yeah, it drops once a week. Yeah, on Peacock. At least that's where I'm watching it. But when I saw the cast, I was like, wow, this is pretty impressive. The names on the cast. So anyway, I recommend it. I like it, and I'm gonna keep watching it. So
nice. I'll probably check it out. We'll probably watch it. My wife has been really in the mode now, waiting for the shows to finish, and since you can sit down and watch it all instead of waiting. Because once you start waiting, you get friggin' your mind goes someplace else.
Yeah, we talk. It doesn't bother me. But my brother's just the opposite. He has to binge it. It doesn't bother me. I can wait. Another show I'm watching that drops once a week. It's on season 2 actually. So you probably won't hear me talk about it or give a review on it because it's been out. It's on season 2 already. But I just started watching it after season 1 was completed. Now season 2 has started and it's dropping 1 episode a week. Mayor of Kingstown. Have you watched that?
Mayor of Kingstown
that show is freaking good.
With Jeremy Renner. Yeah.
Jeremy Renner. Yeah, that show is good.
He's a son of a bitch in that TV show.
It's been out a while, so I won't go review on it. But other than to say, it's another one of those shows that I think it comes out on Sundays on, I think it's Paramount or Paramount Plus 2, I think.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm opening a package while I'm
all right, no problem.
talking to Dom here.
Yeah, there's a lot of.
This is I've had this a while. This is not a big time comic, and this is from Elite Comics on Whatnot.
Oh, Whatnot.
Big surprise.
They're gonna have a new Jedi Johnson mystery pack box on Whatnot.
I thought I only had 2 comics here, but it looks like there's 3. So I must have bought.
Really?
I must have bought 3 comics. I thought I only bought 2. I thought I bought the set.
See what happens when you fall asleep and you stop buying stuff.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's also what happens when you don't open a package for probably going on 3 months now.
Yeah.
So let's see. I'll tell you what. Now, since I went out and got this camera, I might as well use it.
Use it.
Yeah. Let me switch cameras.
There you go.
All right, so. Oh, you know what? I guess I did buy another one. Did I? I guess I did. I honestly don't remember buying this because I'm pretty sure they didn't give it to me for free. So anyway, I'll show that one. So I bought this. It's a Star Wars 25, the Kylo cover by.
That's pretty cool.
Well, what do you know? It's by Tyler Kirkham. What do you know? I didn't even remember doing that.
It
is Tyler Kirkham. The Tyler Kirkham theme. So I bought that. Again, I bought it a long time ago. At least probably going on 3 months. And apparently, I bought the Nakayama Mandalorian #1 too. Apparently, I did that. So
there you go.
I didn't remember buying that one.
You know, speaking about Mandalorian, you know, like I was telling the guys on Sunday, you know, they trashed the artwork, and I understand the artwork is not good, but it is still a milestone. The first appearances of characters.
Yeah, I think you and I were looking at that a little differently than obviously JJ and the other guys. They were looking as contributing to the new Star Wars direction, whereas I think you and I were looking at it as a comic hobby. People are going to want it, regardless of how bad the art is, because it's first appearances.
You know, I look at the fact that if you look at the artwork for the original Star Wars in 1977, it's nothing to brag about. Like I told Marco, and Marco's like, "Well, that's different." No, it's not different. It's not different.
Anybody that watched the show on Sunday knows we saw some terrible art when we went back and looked at Star Wars Tales #19, 19, the Indiana Jones. That art was terrible.
But you know what? The story. All right, they're repurposing the story for comic form, which they do that with all the movie adaptations. So why can't the TV adaptation get the same treatment? And you got different covers. You got variant covers.
I don't think we're going to see that with every series. Not to go down this rabbit hole too much. I don't think we're going to see an Andor comic. I don't think we're going to see a Book of Boba Fett comic.
I think you might see a Book of Boba Fett comic. You know why?
You think
there was some art? There was some art that was posted not long ago.
And, I remember you showing me that.
Yeah, and so kind of maybe it's still room, but if it makes money, like you know how many variant covers you can sell for the Book of Boba Fett?
Sure. You know, yeah. I mean, there's people committed to that hobby of collecting Boba Fett. They're crazy. No, I'm joking. All right, we're not going to go down that rabbit hole because it's time to put Dom to a little bit of a test. So here's what I did. So Dom, you didn't send me anything, and I'm keep beating you up over that. So I'm like, okay, we gotta have something. So I just started like looking for stuff on the internet, and I came across an article. The article. So this is in accordance with. This is per vinovest.co, vinovest.co. Is so they listed their top 10 things to collect in, genres to collect in.
Okay.
Right, their top 10. So let me add this to the stream. Again, I apologize. I can't do it as good as Pete. I do apologize for that. But so here in the middle, Dom is going to rank these, and then we're going to compare what he says to what the article says. So here we have, I'll just point to it. So we've got comic books, we've got stamps, we've got fine art. That's a person looking at art. We've got sneakers, we've got movie memorabilia, sports memorabilia, cars, like cars. We've got toys, coins. That's what this is. Coins. You can see my cursor, right? Coins, and then fine wines.
Okay.
Right? So from 10 to 1, let's start at the bottom. What do you think? What order do you think these things should be in as far as collecting, investment collecting, I should say.
Investment collecting.
Investment collecting.
I actually think stamps have been kind of not in the spotlight as much as they used to be, but there are rabid stamp collectors. But I still think stamps are. I would put stamps at 10.
Stamps are at 10. Okay, let me get that out of the way. All right, stamps are at 10.
I would put next. You know, give or take. It's kind of hard because between sports cars and
there's no wrong answer.
Well, wine. I put wine at number 9. And look, I love wine. I love fine wine.
All right, yeah.
So, I'll put fine art at number 8.
Fine art at 8. All right.
I definitely coins. I would put number 7.
Coins at number 7.
I would put cars at number 6.
Cars number 6.
I would put movie memorabilia number 5.
Number 5 is Frozen Han. Okay.
I would put sports at 4.
Sports at 4. All right. Squeeze that in there. Cover Han's face a little bit. Okay.
I would put sneakers at 3.
Sneakers at 3.
Toys at 2. Wait, no. Comics at 2. I'm sorry. Comics at 2.
Comics at 2.
And toys number 1.
Toys number 1. All right. So you want to see how you did? I don't even remember, but so I wrote down what they had. Okay. Number 1. They say number 1 is wine.
Wow.
Number 1, they say is wine.
Okay.
So we'll put that back over here. Number 2, you nailed. Number 2 is comics.
Okay.
Good job. Number 3, not sneakers, it is toys.
Okay.
Number 4, you were off on number 4. Number 4 is not sports memorabilia, it is stamps.
Wow. Okay.
Number 5 is not movie memorabilia, it is fine art.
Okay. Shit.
Number 6 is not cars. You were one off. It's coins.
Okay.
Close on that one. Number 7 is sports memorabilia. Number 8, sneakers. Sneakers, I would have thought people are loving sneakers right now.
I'm telling you, the younger generation, it should be in the top 5. That's crazy.
Number 9 was movie memorabilia, and then obviously number 10, sports cards.
That's crazy. Wine number 1.
That is according to you could probably find an article out there.
I wonder who did that. It has to be an old.
This is vinovest.co. Not com, but .co is where I got that.
So I guess the guy who probably did it, or the woman that did it, was a wino. So I guess.
Yeah, they like that. I mean, I guess wine can be. I don't know anything about wine, so I was actually going to try and speculate. Like, hey, my wife drinks wine. I don't drink wine. My wife likes it. She likes her wine sweet, so that's probably not even the best wine. I don't know.
It's good. I like sweet. I like red. I like rosé. I like Chardonnay. I like the Pinot Grigio. I like all those types of wines.
But comics number 2, I didn't really, obviously it didn't break it down into different ages of comics. Obviously,
but you see, I'm surprised that sneakers were 8, because the people who collect comics and the people who collect toys.
There's probably an old gray-headed guy like me that made this list.
Yeah, because sneakerheads are crazy. You ever see sneakerheads? Crazy.
My personal trainer that I got to the point where I needed a personal trainer. He deals in sneakers. He sells like sneakers and stuff. He has his own bots that go out and buy sneakers and he flips them.
Hey, make money. I had a lot of money to make sneakers.
Yeah. People flip everything nowadays. So yeah. All right, that was pretty cool. That was fun. It didn't take too long. So so obviously we kind of introduced ranking last week when the handsome Darth Lopez was on, and we kind of thought maybe we'd continue doing it. It might be a little fun. Probably not as fun as if this were a live show. Maybe at some point we'll throw in a live show here or there if we can swing it. But until then, we'll put Dom to the test and see how he does. He did pretty well. Comics number 2. He was pretty close on stamps, and he was coins.
I put wine last.
I think you were pretty close on. You might have been pretty close on toys. I can't remember now; it's too long ago.
Yeah.
But not bad. All right, I have another thing to open. Do we have anything else to talk about? I think we have gone through it all already. This may be a short show, which is okay. It's okay. We did a little bit longer last week. Do you want to open something, or I can open something? How much you got left open?
I got 2 packages left. If you want. Well, I can open up one more.
You go ahead, and then I'll open one, and then you open another one, and we're done for the day.
All right. So this just came yesterday too, as well. So I ordered. It's from a company called the Plague Clinic.
The Plague Clinic.
The Plague Clinic.
That's an odd name. Okay, you might want to. I'm going to put some rubber gloves and an N95 mask on before you open that thing.
Look, it has the little plague.
Wow. Okay.
It's kind of funny.
All right.
So it is a pop. I was
gonna say it's about the size of a pop package. Yeah, so
it is a pop. So basically, it's a pop I don't have that actually dropped, and I never came across it because my local comic store didn't have it.
I'm glad to see you're cutting back on pops.
But so I bought it because hopefully it's not damaged, but it's kind of it's a specialty. Oh, this looks.
It
looks damaged. Yes, it does. I don't know. Well, we're gonna see now. Hey, yeah, it is what it is.
It's
because people
the nature of the biz, man. The nature of the hobby.
That's why some of these things. You definitely, it's damaged as all hell. Ooh, God.
Oh, shit. Can you send it? Can you get a replacement, you think?
Well, I probably can. But first of all, look at the back of it.
Oh, God, yeah.
Look at that. So it's Costa Reeves. It was the specialty series. Costa Reeves. So you can only get them in comic stores, but it's dented in the front. I don't know what the hell happened, what they did with that. So I spent $12. Or 17.
Okay.
But it's Costa Reeves. And it sucks that the whole thing is damaged in the back. Look at it. It's like dented into. Well,
Yeah.
it is
We haven't
what it
thrown
is.
that up in a while.
Dumb bitch.
We haven't put that up in a while, so there you go.
Hey, you know.
Well, you know what? Well, since you brought up Pops, it actually reminds me. It's not something I was going to open, but I'll show this. So this is what happens because I really have, with the exception of C-3PO, and luckily, unlike Boba Fett, C-3PO doesn't get a Pop released every other week. But I still have GameStop point. You know those GameStop rewards from being a member. I gotta spend it. You know, you get your $5 every month. I got to do something with it. So I went by there because it was getting my January points or reward was getting ready to expire. So I did get this. Not a biggie, no biggie. It's the Darth Vader GameStop exclusive. It's in good shape. I mean, I put it in a protector, but it was already in good shape. So don't know what I'll do with it. I just like, okay, either gotta, buy something or lose that money. So
I think
that is the.
So apparently they're supposed to be coming out with another 3PO Day of the Dead. You know, they have Day of the Dead with the face.
Like a zombie.
No, not a zombie. Like the Day of the Dead that they celebrate. The
like candy skull things.
Yeah.
Sugar skull.
Yeah. So they're coming out with a Boba Fett. Like he's gonna have all the like the colors. They're gonna come out with a glow in the dark one. They have Princess Leia. They're gonna have a Darth Vader. So they're supposed to be coming out sometime this year. I think maybe closer to, because November is the Day of the Dead celebration. I think in that time period. So who knows? Maybe tomorrow they'll show.
All right. Well, since we get some pictures, we'll bring it. And I'll also show this because so I got this in the mail. I'm always like a week later. It's a really cool cover on the Insider.
I like that.
The subscription Insider. We were talking about this in our chat.
That's the mail
subscription. This is the subscription cover.
Okay.
So I show it to kind of plug Sunday's show too. It's either going to be this Sunday or the following Sunday, depending on if I'm on or not. But there is a short High Republic story that they do every other issue or so. That Enlightenment bar that's been in the novels and stuff. So Wayseeker and I will do a quick, probably Marco too. We'll do a quick.
You definitely have to be on the show on November.
We will.
February 19th.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Well, we got to see.
I don't know if you want to let the cat out of the bag, or maybe wait till Sunday.
Not yet.
We're gonna have
let the cat out of the bag.
Special show.
Yeah, hopefully it works out. That's all.
Yeah, definitely.
We'll see what happens with that. But,
all right, so I do have one other thing to open, and I have not prepped this at all. But I was going to say I could go ahead and kind of tell a story about it, but I really. So I will start telling a story, and maybe I don't know. So here, most people know I live in Hawaii, which is great. Most people are like, oh, poor thing, you live in Hawaii. Wow, how do I open this freaking box? I'm just gonna rip it. Well, the good thing is obviously Hawaii, the weather's great. But oh my God, there's peanuts in here, Dom. There's freaking styrofoam peanuts.
I hate those peanuts.
But we don't get a lot of cons here, right? I mean, especially with the pandemic. Hopefully things will get back to kind of how they were, where we have a con like once or twice.
Oh, you dropped the peanuts.
Yeah. So the last major con that I remember anyway that was here in Hawaii. Now there might have been some collectors expos and things like that afterwards, but back in 2000, man, I hope there was another one before. I guess it was 2015. Really, God, is it that long ago? Yeah, there was they had the Amazing Comic-Con. Remember they had the Amazing Comic-Cons? They had a couple of cities. Well, they had one here in Hawaii, and I went, and Stan Lee was there. I think George Perez was there. But like you and I have talked about, I'm not really one for waiting in lines.
Yeah, I hate that.
So I did meet Greg Horn when I was there. I bought some prints from him, and he signed them for me. Really seemed like a really nice guy. Seemed like a cool guy to hang out with. but they had Greg Horn had a mutant teenage Ninja Turtle cover that he did, and Kevin Eastman was there too at the con.
Yeah.
But I didn't pick it up because I didn't really know. I just didn't do it for whatever reason. I didn't have the foresight to do it. So this con, it was the weekend of, it was September 15th, which was a Saturday, is when I was there. So I didn't do, like I said, I kind of just walked around. I did some sightseeing. Might have bought some prints when I was there. I think I bought some prints, and didn't do a lot. Like I said, I met Greg Horn. And like I said, I feel like I'm rambling a little bit, but so this year I decided I was going to collect some signed comic books. You remember me talking about that for my New Year's goal. So I came across this one, and it is that TMNT Turtles #9 IDW Publishing. It's the one from 2015, signed and sketched by Kevin Eastman, and also signed by Greg Horn on the exact day that I was there. Right. So this, I just, this obviously I had to wait almost a decade to get it, but
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's the Kevin Eastman. Oops, wrong side. Kevin Eastman label. Greg Horn signed it. Eastman did a turtle sketch and signed it. And again, the coolest thing to me on this is the fact that it was all this was done on the day that I was there.
There you go.
Just didn't get this done. I had to get it from eBay.
That's really cool, man.
That was pretty cool. So it'll go in my little collection that I'm putting together this year of artist signed comic books.
You see,
all right,
that's the thing. The artist signed comic books, like if I come across some, I mostly get the Boba Fett books, which kind of brings me to a point. Last week when I showed the two comics that were autographed by Charles Soule.
Yeah, Charles Soule. Yeah.
I wanted the comic autographed by the artist, not Charles Soule who did the story. I wanted the artist, so that was kind of a blunder and blooper on me.
Yeah, Charles Soule's not a bad sign.
No. It's not that I don't want it. I want the artist. The reason why I got the covers. So I might have to revisit that particular book.
Yeah, I would tend to go to the art. I would tend to want an artist signature too. I like art. I've talked about that a lot in the past because it's a skill, it's a talent that escapes me. Whereas if I were closer to any one of those skills, I think I would be a better writer than I would ever be a better artist. So I don't know, the art guys they fascinate me.
I used to love drawing and doodling and a lot of stuff back in the day, and I always I used to write a lot of stuff too. Back in the day, me and this kid back when I was growing up in my early childhood, we would write stories, horror stories, like the Zombie King, the Abominable Snowman, like all crazy kind of like little things. And I was always trying to find my book of the stuff I used to write when I was a kid. And
it's probably gone forever. It's
gone.
Funny you say that. Me and my brother did the same thing growing up. And I mean, me and my brother, he's a year and a half older than me, but we're pretty much twins if you were to look at it. Well, look at us now. I've got a beard, and he has freaking, heavy metal hair. He's got long hair now. We both just kind of let it go when we got out of the Navy, but because he was in the Navy too. But anyway, we used to draw comic books and stuff when we were kids too. Now, I don't know what I drew because apparently my characters that I created just were not memorable. But my brother had one that's always stuck with me, and he remembers him too. It's called Jake the Snake, I guess, because there was a wrestler called Jake the Snake. Maybe. But I think this was actually before Jake the Snake, the wrestler, because my brother, he's older than I am, and we were like single-digit age, 8 or 9 or less when we were doing this. So we're definitely talking like the early mid 70s probably when he created this comic book character called Jake the Snake. Yeah. But yeah, it's funny. I just thought of that when you said you guys used to do that too. So yeah. Anyway, hey, that's you got one more thing to open when we can talk about.
You know what? Let's open up. Yeah, I got something. There we go. So this came from Hasbro Pulse. If I'm not mistaken, this is a figure, Star Wars figure. No surprise. But,
Boba Fett?
Nah, not Boba Fett.
Oh, well, then it is a surprise.
Well, you want to hear something crazy? So the two Boba Fett, the comic cover, the comic 42, and then the Dark Horse ones that dropped like a few months ago, they got canceled on me because Target loves to freaking drop emails at 3 a.m. saying that you have to update your payment method, and I tried fixing it, and they canceled my orders because apparently they couldn't take my funds. Which the friggin' toys don't come out until the spring and the summertime. Why are you taking money out of my card now? So anyway,
3 a.m, and that's your time. That must be like, I guess it's got to be some sort of automated computer sending you some emails.
So because of for the Jedi Survivor was pushed back.
Yeah.
I did get this Cal Kestis vintage Jedi Survivor. Pretty cool. I like the vintage artwork. I ordered it. I don't know why I ordered it. It's just a habit of plastic crack, addiction. You got the problems, but yeah. You got the little.
It's funny, that character Cal Kestis or whatever. I don't know anything about because I'm not a gamer. But every time I see a picture of him, the actor that's playing, what's it, Adam or whatever?
Adam Warlock.
Adam Warlock.
Yeah.
The actor reminds me every time I see that picture of Cal, I think of that actor. So if they ever do a live action, I think that guy is guaranteed to get that because he looks like almost exactly.
When
he's not painted gold and everything else.
They said that a crossover eventually because this takes place the same time as the Obi-Wan series took place and Bad Batch and stuff like that. So he's like up there. Like if he was to show up in the Mandoverse, he's in his late 40s, 50s. So, but you see, another thing that I definitely want to put out there is that all these Jedis being introduced in Star Wars is kind of take away the mystique of the knights of the old, like that they were legends. They there's no more in existence. Kind of the way that Luke Skywalker was like the only Jedi. All of a sudden, you have all these Jedi.
You talking about like Ahsoka?
Yeah, no, I'm talking about all these Jedi Force users, but Jedi's. If you notice, Jedi Survivor, you got this, you got that. You have all these guys that are hiding that didn't get killed in Order 66, and they're popping up out of the woodwork. Which I know it's a cool story to go about with these.
Order 66 was a failure.
Yeah, I guess it was
a massive failure. That's funny.
I don't know.
All right. Okay, so hey, we're gonna keep this at under an hour today. So because like I said, we went long. Hey, give us some ideas on stuff you want us to rank. I know everybody ranks stuff. We rank stuff. We tier stuff. Pete is really good at it. Marco and them have great ideas. But the nature of this show is that we kind of catch the scraps that the other shows don't want to deal with. So, like music, we have our resident music expert here. We also have our affiliate who goes on other shows and talks about music, Doc Lopez, who I think that's a violation of contract. I don't know why he thinks he can get away with that, especially as the HR guy, that he thinks he can go on other shows and talk about music. Hello.
Well, listen, I'm going to give you a heads up, Jedi. I'll give you a heads up. Ever since joining the Dark Side crew in it's going on 2 years, which is kind of crazy. October will make 2 years. I think was it October? I came on first. I think
for you, yeah. It's been it's almost my 2-year anniversary.
It's very close to you, but
February. Yeah,
I've been kind of a YouTube slut, because I've been on a lot of YouTube channels, a lot of things on YouTube. So I'm out there.
Yeah, and it's at first, and I'm kidding Darth Lopez. He can go on any show he wants, and he just can't talk about music. But anyway, yeah, when you first kind of get into this, you kind of want to, hey, man, it's fun, it's exciting, hey, whatever show, what do you want me to do? Hey, SNS, hey, I'm there. Star Wars, sign me up. Tax show, absolutely. And then you do it for a while, and you're kind of like, okay.
Well, you don't want, like I said, it all depends on.
I get to where I almost take every other Sunday off just because I want to keep doing this. I want to keep doing it because I love it, but it's the same thing. You can kind of burn yourself out if you're not careful.
Of course you can. Listen,
I don't know how Pete does it. Pete's a miracle.
Pete, look, let me tell you something. People do it, do it on a regular basis, and they enjoy doing it. Look, remember, we do this for fun, and
sure.
It's not. We're not obligated to do this. And to make, if we made money, then
that's we ain't getting rich.
We ain't getting rich anytime soon.
I'm losing money on this racket.
My wife just said, that's for damn sure. You hear what I said? We ain't getting rich off this. But no,
my wife would have said the same thing. She went downstairs probably. But.
It's fun. Yeah. It's fun because you get to talk the stuff that the spouses don't want to hear. No, I don't. You're like, no, I don't.
You need to soundproof that room, Dom. That's what you need to say. She's not on the other side of the apartment like she normally is.
No, she just walked by, but no. But all kidding aside, I enjoy doing this. No, I look forward to Sundays, but there'll be times that I can't do it. I enjoy doing this because I like showing off stuff. When Marco canceled the showing off stuff,
got me crying, Dog. Oh God! All right. Yeah, it is fun. We enjoy doing it. I'm just since you brought it up about the anniversary and you're coming up on doing this, 18 months, I'm almost 24 months. We love doing it. Hey, open invitation. If anybody wants to come on this show, let us know.
More than welcome.
This show is a work in progress. It is make it up as we go most every show. And it's fun. That's kind of what we intended it to be. Like I said, we were just kind of like, when we kind of pitched this idea to Pete, we want to open up stuff because Dom and I like to open up stuff, but we also want to do stuff that maybe the other shows don't want to handle, like these other shows that ain't none of these other shows talking about poker face. I guarantee you, But hey, hopefully the viewers like that. If like I said, if there's something you want us to talk about, something you want us to rank, we'll give it a shot. We don't care, even if we don't know anything.
Give us an idea for shows too. Like if you're watching a show, let us know what shows you're watching, and we'll sit down and watch it, or Jedi will sit down and watch it, and we'll give our review on it depending on what's what. So do that.
We'll do that. All right, so we're gonna wrap this up. I'm Jedi Johnson 22. As always, take care of yourself. Take care of those around you. I'll see you down the road. May or may not see you Sunday. The jury's out on that. But hey. Dom, I got it wrong this time. Dom, take us home. See, I switched sides.
Well, listen, you'll see me on Sunday. I know that for sure because I live a boring life. So I will be on the show so I can talk some stuff. Okay, I'll be there Sunday. But may the force be with you. No disintegrations. And we'll definitely catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.